All right, greetings geometry. I'm going to try to put together a few short videos for this week's lesson. This week's lesson's on three-dimensional solids. Specifically, what we're going to be looking at is prisms and cylinders. All right. A prism is made up of a bunch of polygons. So it's like taking a stack of paper, like a piece of paper, and stacking a bunch of pieces of paper on top of each other. What's going to happen is you are going to get a rectangle that goes up. Okay, that's a rectangular prism because the base was a rectangle and you stacked a bunch of rectangles on top of each other. If I take a quarter and I stack up a bunch of quarters on top of each other, that's going to create a cylinder. The base of that cylinder is a circle, and then the circle is stacked up a bunch on top of each other. Prisms and cylinders. You could take a triangle and stack up a bunch of triangles on top of each other and you'll get what looks like a door wedge, okay? So that would be a triangular prism. You name a prism by the base. Okay, I got a box here, rectangular prism. The polygons that make up the prism are called the faces. So this polygon has 6 faces. They're all rectangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where the faces intersect, these segments are called edges. So these are all the edges where the faces intersect. Where the edges intersect, so these points, here, 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 those are all called vertices. So we've got faces, edges, and vertices. All right, let me see what else I need to talk about. If I was going to unravel this, right, and then spread it all out, we would have the rectangle, right, and then this piece, okay, and then this piece here, open that one up like this, and then the other side there, this is called a net of the figure, okay? We've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different faces. And we're going to end up finding the surface area of this by finding the area of all those different rectangles. All right? If I took a cylinder, we could also have a cylinder and make the net. A cylinder is basically a rectangle. Here's our rectangle. If I roll it up, we have a cylinder. So it's a rectangle and 2 circles. So a net of a cylinder could look like this, where we would roll that up. That's the top base, that's the bottom base, and then the circles are bases. These are right prisms if it stands directly up like this. If it went like this, that would be called an oblique. The centers of the bases are not perpendicular to one another. That's an oblique prism. This is a right prism. Oblique and right. Let me check my notes, see what else I want to put in this video. That's good. That's a 3-minute video. You should be able to watch a 3-minute video.